What do you do when mutant rats start spawning from the ground and cockroaches the same size as you are hanging out in your friend's backyard? That's right, let out even more enemies, vampires to be exact. Good idea, Becky. Becky was just a normal girl who woke up at 7 a.m. to get ready for the day like the rest of us. Well, except me, I got out of bed at 2 p.m. this morning, but lucky for Becky, her dad had a surprise for her, a new phone. Naturally, she took selfies with her father in the new house because their family just moved to a new town. Becky doesn't know anyone around, so she's been feeling kind of lonely. Like anyone else, she just wanted to make some new friends, and one day this girl named Allie showed her the best way possible, the Perch. The Perch lets you talk to all your homies from school and interact with them when they post their stories. And if you like completing missions, I advise you check out everybody's story posts. So if you already have FOMO for not checking Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, now you can add the Perch to the list. If you do get involved with a story, this is where all of the progress will be charted. You can see more about an active story by reading the comments and following the hashtags. In fact, you can view all your stories in one place with the Gold Star Stories tab. The cell phone isn't the only tech item that Becky's got, actually. In her house, there's an old console system that lets you play a medieval minigame. Funny enough, can you guess what kind of monster the boss is? I may or may not have died 3 times to this boss, but we post wins only. Okay, back to the real world. Allie asked Becky if she had any recipes for a bake sale, and she wants to fit in and help. But Becky didn't know any recipes off the top of her head, so she did what any other person would do and looked for her mom's recipe in the house. Turns out it was in the shed. What do you have in your shed? For Becky, it was a passed down book from her mom on how to be the next Buffy with pink hair. Little did she know, she activated something sinister deep in the underworld.
Dragger.
Inside the book you can find spells, a monster log, and of course, what we've been waiting for, the recipe for delicious magical apple pie. With her new fountain recipe book, Becky wanted to take a French class at school in order to read its components, but she ends up missing the school bus. So, in the meantime, we've got to practice our fighting skills for plot development. Corey built some robot that went haywire, and now we gotta take care of business. So now that the robo has been taught a lesson, it's time to run the school. You know, after the selfie, of course.
Oh, yeah.
On our way there, we do what our parents love for kids to do. Talk to strangers and roam around in the street. When we finally arrive at the gate of the school, we chat with Terrell, the GOAT. He hooks us up with a map of the school. He previously hooked us up with a med kit. He is deaf and angel in disguise. Oh, and also the med kits heal you to full health, not just one heart. Absolutely legendary. And we've made it to French class. Except French class is over. We missed it. So we hand over the book to Declan to see if he can decipher the book for us. Turns out he's talented, but spooked. So instead, we're going to try and get the book read on a machine in the AV room. But there's a catch. The AV room is locked. Some kid has the key to the library. This is Elon. He put a bounty on the key to the AV room. We gotta feed his loud purring stomach, but whatever. Let's get that key. You know where we gotta go. To the shifty kid with a trench coat in the hallway. It's always them, isn't it? So we're back with a protein bar. Give me that key, Elon. And turn X back to old Twitter while you're at it. The AV room is calling. Show us a whole new world, Corey. Well, damn, not that kind of world, Corey. These monsters are so ugly. They hate us because they ain't us. We created a mess, so we gotta clean it up. Let's beat up some underworld butt. We gotta help Scruffy, aka the school janitor, clean up some of our mess in the pool, and he'll reward us with a way into the basement. So we can level up! With the basement key in our grasp, it's time to get our special upgraded weapon. Brenda O'Doyle, the captain of the field hockey team in '95, donated her stick to the school, and it's calling Becky's name. Somebody's gotta get a weapon since we learned earlier, Corey doesn't have anything but a textbook to protect himself. From here on out, we encounter the little goblins that look like they haven't evolved into full vampires yet. Cool puzzles, disappearing floors, different booby-trapped rooms, shiny sparkly spikes that will definitely hurt you, flying bats, rats with perfect accuracy that would make you think they're on a Major League Baseball team, and most of all, Scruffy is definitely the funniest janitor out there. He's a direct savage. Like, why are the English teachers catching a stray? Is there lore about an English teacher telling him that he won't amount to anything besides a janitor? But Scruffy probably chose to be a janitor. He wears the janitor pride on his sleeve. Janitors are the unsung heroes. They deserve their flowers. Just like this big old rat is about to be sleeping with the flowers. This big boy rat about to get smacked. All right, let's place a bet. Who's winning this? Me or the rat? Also, do any of you know how to avoid that earthquake? Like, every time I get hit by it. Every time. I'm also interested in knowing how difficult the vampire bosses will be. I love a challenge, so I hope they're kind of difficult. The kind that make me run it back 100 times. I also wonder how many weapons or skills Becky might get in order to vanquish them, all the monsters. Okay, that is disgusting, but I love it. Watch this element of skill right here. Yeah, swing, swing. Dodge. Okay, I got hurt there, but it really does feel like 90s nostalgia Cartoon Network. Took me a while to finally get around to, oh, now the rats throwing boxes are back in the mix. Took me a while to get back around all the dodging boxes and then hit the rats that are above ground that I can actually hurt the main boss with. I also never noticed he was laughing at me in the back. Oh my god. Also, I'm on 1.5 health, so I can't get touched. But we got this. Place your bet on me. I'm styling on him. No more damage. Ooh, oh, right as I said that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big boy. What you gonna do now? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please let me go.
Pop it!
Well, I guess I'm food.
Twist it!
It's over. Curtains. Oh. Oh. Get bodied. I really thought I'd let that rat cook me. I'm not letting some fake ratatouille eat me up for dinner. Now be good like this doggo and wishlist this game on Steam.